Good day, Sail Wars fans. I'm Sandy Pondwater, and I welcome you to Sail Wars. Today we have Dragon Force 65 Racing from Oviedo, Florida. Sponsored by the Central Florida RC Model Yacht Club. And here we have race number 5. Our entrants today are number 31 Karen, number 29 Steve, number 50 Peg, number 64 Pete, number 14 Justin, number 44 Daryl, number 777 Bart, no number Ed, and Dick. And they're off and running, and no number Ed is wide of the mark, so he'll have to go back around. Number 50 Peg, number 29 Steve, and Bart are all out in front. And remember, they're racing one lap, and they have to go through the start-finish line, out around one mark upwind, and then they continue downwind to the other mark before continuing back down to the finish line, or back up to the finish line, I should have said. But as we see, the boats are attacking back and forth, making their way up to that first mark. The wind has been shifty here today. But so far, all 4 races today have been won by Steve. And Bart has taken second place in all those races. As we see Steve right there coming up on Bart. Steve was on port tack, Bart was on starboard, so Steve had to duck him, as Bart is the first around the first mark. Now he's heading down, opening those sails up a bit, trying to go wing on wing. Steve's doing the same. We almost had a collision right there as Daryl came across in front of Bart. Bart's still in first. Steve is in second. Number 29 is Steve as they continue down. And number 50 Peg is in third place as she makes her way around that top mark. And number 44 Daryl is in fourth place. Remember, Daryl's the DF65 class secretary and very popular at this race venue. I believe he's the Commodore, in fact. Okay, let's catch up with the leaders. Steve has moved into first place as he has pushed Bart to the back. He says, "Get out of here." As the race is halfway over, as the leader goes through the start-finish line. Mahi is currently in second place, desperately trying to find the wind, adjusting those sails in and out, just trying to find the sweet spot as the wind has changed. And look at that, Steve has found it. He has his sails probably in 75%, or you could say out about 25%, maybe 15% right there, as he bows over as the wind makes power to that boat. And Steve has extended his lead quite a bit. He's got a huge lead on Bart. And Steve rounds the last mark in first place. All he's doing is headed to the finish line as we see Mahi go up to that mark and make the turn. Let's see if he goes as wide as he's gone in the last races. In fact, he turns it short, but he goes into the irons. Incredible mistake by Bart. As we see, Steve is going to easily win this race, in my opinion, unless he totally falls apart. But there he goes towards the finish line. What a beautiful boat. What a beautiful paint job. As he heads to that finish line, there are the marks. And Steve, number 29, takes first place and wins race 5. And he gets the famous fireworks of Sail Wars. Yes, the only place you get the fireworks is on Sail Wars. And we found out why Bart fell apart. His elastic broke, so his sails could not come in at all. So he was just flapping in the wind right there. And I need to point out that Steve and Bart have finished 1-2 in every race. I'm sure Bart will have to fix that elastic. And let's see who wants to finish in third, as we see nobody coming across on the course. This may take a while. And Bart and Steve were powering so fast they were way out front. And they were quite competitive until Bart's elastic broke. And the problem with fixing your elastic during race day is you don't have much time to fix it, so when you have to rewind your sail winch, it throws everything out of alignment, and that can be a problem if you don't have enough time to fully adjust your rig again. So we'll see how Bart looks in race number 6, but I do not anticipate him doing any better than he did the first 5 races. As we catch up with the rest of the pack, we see Peg right there, number 50, trying to come to the finish line. The wind is not cooperating, and there's no number Ed right there. And he's got the Nittany Lion boat from that Penn State. So Pennsylvania is a long ways from Florida. Let's look at how they finally finished. The top 3 ended up being first place number 29 Steve, second place 777 Bart and Mahi, and third place was number 50 Peg. So she's finished third yet again.
All right, is everything?
Incredible. So I can't wait for race number 6. If you like what Sail Wars is doing, please subscribe and hit like for more videos. Subscribing is totally free on YouTube, and you will be notified when we put out a new video, which we have about 235 at the making of this video. And if you're a club webmaster, please help Sail Wars out by putting a link to our YouTube homepage on your website. That way your members can go to our website and of course subscribe, but they can click on many things like the playlist, which has all different types of boats that they can watch races or how-to videos on, or they can click on the link that has all the videos. Of course, there's the link to subscribe. And of course, check out the Best of Sail Wars. That's where we put our very favorite videos. Here at Sail Wars, we really do appreciate each and every one of you who subscribes and watches our videos. We are all volunteers. And make sure you join a great club near you like the Northern Maryland Model Yacht Club. And of course, we love the AMYA. And thank you for having us here in Oviedo, the Central Florida RC Model Yacht Club. I'll see you at the next race.